Hello guys. So now let's talk about lactational amenorrhea. Okay, so let's begin with the lactational amenorrhea. Okay, so the first point, the lactational amenorrhea. During the lactation, there is suppression of ovulation. It's called lactational amenorrhea because when there is no ovulation there will no menstrual cycle. That's why indirectly we can say the suppression of ovulation during the lactation leads to the lactational amenorrhea, which mechanism will be discussed with an instant. Okay, so let's talk about it. Lactational amenorrhea. So suppression of the ovulation during the ovulation during the lactation i.e. lactational amenorrhea okay, lactational amenorrhea, which mechanism will be discussed right here, right? So mechanism, let's talk about the mechanism of lactational amenorrhea. What happens? So during lactation or the breastfeeding, breastfeeding this will causes an increased prolactin level, right? So prolactin will ultimately does three activities. One, decreases the sensitivity of ovary tube, decreases the sensitivity of ovary to FSH, follicular stimulating hormone. Okay, so the next point is suppresses LH release. Okay, and another last point is the last point will be decreased GnRH, that is the gonadotropin releasing secretion. Okay, so as there is no sensitivity of ovary to the follicular stimulating hormone, there will be no development of the follicular cells, or less follicular cells. As you know that the follicular cells somewhere is going to secrete the estrogens. That's why if there is a less number of the follicular cells, no doubt the estrogen level will be down. So hypoestrogenic state. Then because of the hypoestrogenic state, this will precipitate no menstruation, right? So okay, in a second case the suppresses the LH release that causes no LH surge, no LH surge, no LH surge, and ovulation, means no ovulation. Okay, so in this way we can define the lactational amenorrhea along with its mechanism, right? Okay, so the next point I'm going to add in this very session is uh, separation of population during pregnancy. This is another point that should be discussed right here. So during pregnancy, ovulation is suppressed due to low or less or decreased due to decreased level of GN, that is gonadotropin hormones caused by negative feedback of increased estrogen and progesterone secreted from placenta, which will cause no follicular growth, no ovulation, and no menstruation. So we can simply can come to the conclusion that there will be no ovulation and menstruation during the pregnancy as well as during the lactation period, right? Most or usually up to the 6 month after the postpartum. Okay, thank you for watching.